Hello, welcome again to English Podcast with Phi. I'm Phi, and today's podcast we're talking about how to improve your vocabulary. Talk about vocabulary, so you must be thinking about words or dictionary maybe. So the reason why expand your knowledge and use of words is important because you'll be able to communicate, speak, and write more clearly and useless words. People will understand you more easily and you will understand more. Learning new words is a fun activity and one you can even do with the people around you. Challenge a friend, family member, or roommate to learn new words with you. It must be really fun. Most of us have not spent much time learning new vocabulary since we were high school or college students. Thankfully, you can always pick up where you left off. Here are some tips to help you start learning new vocabulary words. First, develop a reading habit. Vocabulary building is easiest when you encounter words in context. Seeing words appear in a novel or newspaper article can be far more helpful than seeing them appear on vocabulary lists. Not only do you gain exposure to unfamiliar words, you also see how they're used. Second, use the dictionary and thesaurus. Online dictionaries and thesauruses are helpful resources if used properly. They can jog your memory about synonyms that would actually be better words in the context of what you're writing. A full dictionary definition can also educate you about antonyms, root words, and related words, which is another way to learn vocabulary. Third, play word games. Classic games like Scrabble and Boggle can function as a fun way to expand your English vocabulary. Crossword puzzles can as well. If you really want to be efficient, follow up rounds of these word games with a little note-taking. Keep a list of the different words you learned while playing the game, and then study that list from time to time. Fourth, use flashcards. A quick way to build a large vocabulary is to study a number of words via flashcards. In today's digital age, a wide array of smartphone apps make flashcards convenient and easy to organize. And if one new word a day is reasonable, you can always go for more, but it may not be reasonable to assimilate dozens of English words every single day. Fifth, subscribe to Word of the Day feeds. Some web platforms will provide you with a word a day, either on a website, an app, or via email to help you expand your vocabulary. You can add these words to running word lists. 6. Use mnemonics. A mnemonics device is a form of word association that helps you remember words' definitions and proper uses. For instance, think of the word obsequious, which means attempting to win favor from influential people by flattery. Break down that word into components. Obs is the beginning of obsessed. Quid sounds like the French word for yes. Oui. And as is like the word as. So you can think of that big word obsequious as obsessed with saying yes to us, which is kind of what it means. 7. Practice using new words in conversation. It's possible to amass a huge vocabulary without actually knowing how to use words. This means you have to take it upon yourself to put your personal dictionary into use. If you come across an interesting word in your reading, make a point of using it in conversation. By experimenting in low-stakes situations, you can practice the art of word choice, and with a little bit of trial and error, hone in on the right word for a particular context. So I think that's enough for today's podcast. Thank you for listening to English Podcast with Phi. Hope it's useful for you guys, and don't forget to listen to my next podcast, which will definitely be more interesting than this. Have a nice day, dear, and goodbye.